All right, 6th grade. This is where we left off yesterday. It was our last problem of the day. We literally are working on putting in whatever the variable number is into the equation. So 7 goes in where the z was. That's how they get 64. 9 goes in where the z is. That's how you got 80. 11 went in for where the z is. That's how you get 96. Many of you proved you could do that very well. So when we substitute, the 7 goes in there in the middle. 8 times the 7 plus 6, or plus 8, and we get our answer of 64. Now the 11, or excuse me, now the 9 goes in that middle where the z was at, and we get 80. And then for the next problem, the 11 went in where that was at, and when we do the work, we get 96. All that's good and well. Now, it's time to change one little thing on you. You can write multiplication and division expressions without using the symbols multiplication and division. You're getting ready for the big leagues. You're getting ready for high school math. That's what you're doing. So, instead of x times 3, which can be confusing, sometimes you could write x dot 3. That means multiplication. Just another way to write it, okay? Or, there's the parentheses, x parentheses 3, that means times. Or, if there's no symbol at all, and just the number, the constant next to the variable, that means multiplication. This is one of 3 ways that you can write it, and you'll start to see them all 3 ways, especially that one. So you need to know that that is multiplication. Then, division, 35 divided by y, can be written like a fraction. Numerator divided by denominator, always 35 divided by y. That is how you can write that one. Be ready to see these. When you're multiplying a number times a variable, the number is written first. 3x, not x3, read as 3x. So you want to write that constant first. Commutative property says this is okay, but this is how you'll always see it, so get used to it. All right. So now, a rectangle is 4 units wide. It's always 4 units wide. They're just going to mess with the dimensions of the height, or the length. One time the rectangle is going to be 4 by 3. Another times it's going to be 4 by 4. Another time it's going to be 4 by 5. And then 4 by 6. So we keep changing the size of it, so that's going to keep changing the area. Okay? So, they want to know what is the area when it's 3 long, 4 long, 5 long, and 6 long. When it's 3 long, we take 3 times 4 and we get 12. Now, when it's 4 long, we take 4 for the length, 4 for the width, and we get, hopefully you know 4 times 4 is 16. When it's 5 long, 5 times 4, and we get 20. When it's 6 long, 6 times 4, and we get 24. Width stayed the same, they just plugged in a new length each time. Now, a rectangle is 3 units wide. So now it's only 3 wide, but the length, again, is going to change. So the length, 2 times 3 was 6. Oh, now when it's 3 times 3, it's going to be 9. When it's 4 times 3, it'll be 12. And when it's 5 times 3, it'll be 15. All right? The W is staying the same. The only one changing is the length. So they're asking you to put those in. You guys are ready to go. Remember, we're plugging different numbers in. You can ask Mrs. Leifer, and she can show you more examples. but I think you're ready. Most of you were getting it by yesterday. Most of you were getting it.